We are here in sunny Barcelona, once home to the second greatest footballer in history, Lionel Messi. But we thought we'd stop while we're here at the local church to see what it's like to be a member in Barcelona. David, it's so good to meet you. Thanks for doing this. I have a lot of questions to ask you, but firstly, what's your favorite thing about living in Barcelona?
Wow, that's a good question. I like we are able to enjoy all the year, like all weathers, because we have like the beach near, as well like the mountains near. So you can do a lot of activities during all the year season. So
We've
I like
loved
that.
the weather here.
Yes.
It's so much better than the UK. Your favorite local food?
Oh, fideuà is like paella. Have you
Oh.
paella? But like with like I don't know how to say now in English. Small spaghettis like.
Oh, like pasta?
Yeah, with pasta. It's like, not with rice, but with pasta.
I think we were going to have some of that the other day.
Oh.
But I will have that.
Yes,
I'll
you
try
should.
it.
You should. I love it.
How
It's
big
good.
is the church in Barcelona? Because I've seen there's like 8 wards or something, right?
Yes, it's pretty big. Here in Barcelona, there is like in the city center, like I think 5 wards, and then like we have like towns that are inside of like the metropolitan area,
Okay.
and like we have like almost pretty close like 2 stakes. So it's pretty good.
There's
It's
2
pretty good.
stakes in Barcelona.
Yeah, like it's Barcelona stake, and then like it's Hospitalet stake that like is just one street that separates both cities. So it's like pretty much in the same city.
Right. And you've been to church in other countries and you served in England, right?
Yes.
Is there anything unique about the church here that perhaps members of the church in Utah or England might think is different?
I'm not pretty sure. Something that I like here in Barcelona is like, for example, Institute, like because all members of like all the stakes, like we have 3 stakes in Catalonia, so all the members in the 3 stakes that are young adults are able to come on Friday here. So maybe on Fridays nights there is like 150 young adults here, like having fun. So
Wow.
I love that. Like that was one of the reasons that I get my testimony. Like coming to Institute, like it was a really good class about Joseph Smith, and it touched my heart. So I really have like in value Institute. I really
Right.
love it.
In the UK, most of us have grandparents who are church members. How common is that in Barcelona to have like a long family history in the church?
It's not like too common. It's like, I think it's maybe, for example, like one generation that, for example, like people that their parents join on the church and they continue, but like grandparents or great grandparents is not too many, but there is a few.
Right. What do you think is the most important part or the most valuable part of the restored gospel to members in Barcelona?
Wow. I think the plan of salvation. Have that knowledge that we know where we come from, why we are here, and where we are going. So that makes the restored gospel something really valuable, right? To make decisions now for change your eternal situation, no? And so I think for me and for a lot of people, hearing their testimonies is the plan of salvation and the Book of Mormon that help us to find that knowledge.
That's beautiful. Here's a big question that I've been having is, this isn't Spain, right? This is Catalonia. Or is Catalonia still like
Yes.
part of Spain, but they don't like...
Yeah, it's something like that. Like
Because we said like, oh, the weather in Spain is great, and they were like, this isn't Spain though, this is Catalonia. What's the difference?
No, like some people want the independence, but Catalonia is still part of Spain. But there is some people that they don't want to pertain to Spain. But I will love if Catalonia is still in Spain. I like Spain and I like Catalonia.
Right, so it's kind of a bit political thing.
Yes, it's a political stuff.
Right, I see. What's the missionary work like in Barcelona?
It's good. It's pretty good. It's getting better. So it's pretty good. So, like for example, in my work, there's like a lot of like converts people.
Yeah.
Maybe like from the last 30 years ago, and they are like strong families, strong members. So, and it's keeping like, for example, like in my stake, now we are opening like a small group just in my ward, in the boundaries of my ward, and they have been opening it for 2 months, and they had like 3 baptisms yesterday. So it's
Wow.
It's keeping forward the work here.
Are people in Catalonia and Spain is it a very religious place already? I've met a few people who used to be Catholic, for example, and obviously Spain is known for being quite Catholic. So would you say it's still a very religious country?
Yeah, I think so. I think especially like all generations, they are still like with people of faith, different faith. Or maybe like the young people lack a little bit of faith, but we find a lot of denominations here in Spain, like evangelical, Baptist churches, a Catholic church, Protestant. What is the other one that I forgot the name? But yeah, even Muslims, like a lot of Muslims here. So
Right.
yeah.
How did you join the church then? Could you talk to us about your journey of faith?
Oh, it was like 5 years ago. I saw a post of a friend in social media, in Instagram. So I react to that post, and we start to have like a long conversation, like almost for 2 months. And then we met in person, and a month ago we married. So
Oh wow!
Yes,
Congratulations.
that was incredible. Thank you.
So you've only been a member of the church for 5 years?
Yes.
And what's your favorite thing about the church today? Like now that you have a testimony, what keeps you coming every Sunday?
Oh, how we focus in Jesus Christ. Like I think is the thing that keep me, coming, because of the sacrament. For me, it's really important. Like I learned during my mission that is pretty much the most important 15 minutes of my week. So I think that keep me keeping here in the church.
Well, thank you.
No.
Are you a football fan, by the way?
Yes.
Barcelona supporter?
No, I'm Real Madrid supporter.
Real Madrid?
Yes.
No. So Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Oh.
I like football.
Yeah.
But I support Real Madrid, but Messi, I think, is the greatest football player in the history. I think so.
There we go. There we go. Thanks, Stevie. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.